This is my new Moo Cow. Good girl. I have made the grave mistake of leaving the house without chapstick. You ought to know by now, or whatever. I should know by now that I need to keep chapstick on fucking deck, dude. Speaking of you ought to know by now, my boyfriend has like kind of made it his thing and new latest mission statement to just fucking drag Billy Joel, like out of nowhere. My boyfriend was just like, I mean, I know the songs sound good, but like, Billy Joel, my boyfriend's words, a cis white man, blue eyes. He said Billy Joel is the mansplainer of music. And I was like, what? Because like, I've never really listened to much Billy Joel, you know? Like, I've heard the songs because they're hits, you know? But he was like, yeah, if you ever catch yourself saying, you ought to know by now, you're a mansplainer, stop it. I think it's funny that, like, we know what mansplaining is. Like, we get the joke, we understand, right? But, like, and no, like, I'm not talking about using it to fucking shit on men for existing. Okay? So, men, we love you. We do. We need you in our society. You're great. I mean, unless you're an asshole, but that, I mean, everybody's an asshole if they're an asshole. Oh my goodness. We are not sponsored by Bang Energy. Ah, I love it. I shouldn't have opened this. I should have saved it for tomorrow morning. But when my boyfriend started, like, when he first started railing on Billy Joel out of nowhere, I thought it was really funny, but, like, it continued. And one day I came home from work and he was like, hey, babe, I've been thinking about it more. So I just Googled fuck Billy Joel and I found an entire blog post dedicated to why Billy Joel fucking sucks as a human. And it's like fucking legit. And so I found this article, this post or whatever, and essentially, yeah, it's true. Like, Billy Joel resents his fans for liking his music. Like, I guess he wanted to do some fancy orchestral shit. What did I say? Orchestral shit? Or a symphony? I don't know. But what he did was he wrote some fucking pop hits. And people liked the pop hits. And he's mad at the people who like his pop hits because he thinks they don't appreciate his real music. If you don't consider your hits that you wrote and you put out and you performed real music, why the fuck did you write it, record it, put it out, and perform it? You're the fake-ass motherfucker in that case, Billy Joel. So, yes, I get it now. Why, for, like, the past 6 weeks, my boyfriend has just been casually dragging Billy fucking Joel in conversation with pretty much anyone. If he feels like it's relative to what they're talking about. Relevant? This is, okay, it took me a really long time to find a medication that worked for me, and it took me a really long time to get correctly diagnosed. I say 15 years. I had adverse reactions to like 10 different medications. Whatever. Talked about it before, I'm sure. I don't know if I've talked about it on YouTube. I don't really know who I talk to about anything anymore. Because I never shut the fuck up. At least in my head, I don't. The last thing that one of my mental health professionals told me before it was like her last week on the job before she like left to go be a stay-at-home mom. And she was like, all right, well, I'm going to increase your dose. That should help you out. It might make you more depressed. You'll find out. And also, you might start losing your words. So if you notice you start forgetting words, that's a problem. And then she left her job. I'm not really sure what to do because I feel like the medication does work for me, but like I'm still fucking nuts. I'm just less nuts. But yes, I do forget my fucking words. And shut up, no one asked you. Rude. I ordered my boyfriend 2 phone cases that are like glittery. He wanted them. He asked for them. Well, I guess he didn't realize that some of the glitter was heart-shaped. I swear to God. The entitlement. It's the toll roads. Oh, I just spit on my steering wheel. It's the toll roads. We all paid to be here, dude. The fucking toll roads are a fucking joke. They're a piece of shit, and I wish I didn't have to take them. But you know, I fucking do. And you know, they didn't build, I think I've talked about this before to probably everyone I've ever known. When they build, no, I've talked about this on a different highway, but I still have the same problem with the toll roads. Okay, they don't have the budget when they build these things, right? Oh my God, I sound like Chris Booty, right? But, okay, you know what I mean? Lord, I cannot stand that man. I also cannot stand the toll roads. Let's get back to the topic. They don't have the fucking budget to build this shit when they build it, right? Which is why they make it a fucking toll road. You know when fucking 130 and 45, those toll roads were built in Austin? The idea of a toll road, right, is you gotta pay to drive on it, right? Until they make enough money to pay off the debt from the loans they took out to pay for building the road, right? But when they built our toll roads were owned by a company in Spain, and they were to own our toll roads and get that money forever. There was never going to be, they're paid off now, and we can drive on them for free. That was never going to be a thing. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I don't know if we renegotiated that fucking deal, but they build these motherfuckers that they can't afford to build. And then as soon as they're finished building them, they realize, oh shoot, we didn't really think this through. We gotta expand and build ramps that all should have been there in the first place. But they couldn't afford to do it. Either they couldn't afford to do it, or fucking civil engineers are morons. And you know, my boyfriend is a civil engineer. I think he's a very smart and intelligent fellow. Love him. But like, he's also a goofball. And it's weird because I guess I walk around with imposter syndrome. I still feel like I am a little kid and I'm trusting all of the adults in the world to fucking know what they're doing and know what's going on. And they don't. And it's just, I should have, you ought to know by now. I should know, but it just still blows my fucking mind every time I have another realization that like, oh my God, you're a moron. You know, I'm supposed to be the only moron. The rest of y'all, I don't know, you should know what you're doing. But yeah, it's weird, you know, because like now I go to doctors who are my age. Yeah, doctors in general, the more I go to them, the more I realize like they're fucking winging it. Just winging it. Yeah, I mean, I guess you go to school and you fucking pass your classes and you graduate and you have your degree, but like, what does that really mean? Like, I learned PowerPoint in school. I learned Excel in school. Mastered that shit so I could pass. I couldn't fucking tell you how to begin with either of those fucking programs now. I don't know if people still use PowerPoint. I couldn't tell you. I use Excel at work, but like it's already been designed. It's a fucking, we have a general ledger for accounting and then we have the daily ledger. They're already set up. I just update and make a new file and save shit every day. Like, it's... So, I don't know, man. If I was a medical health professional, would I know what the fuck I was doing? Absolutely fucking no. Oh, you know what? I've been meaning to take a picture of this fucking outhouse for a while. So I'm going to pull into a driveway and I'm gonna turn around because this fucking outhouse has been for sale for many months now. And I have yet to pull over and document it. So, I like this neighborhood. It's like a residential neighborhood, but it's rural. So like people have just like horses and goats and llamas and shit like in their front yards. I mean, and the animals don't have to stay in the front yard or anything. They just kind of roam around the property, but it's nice to see them in the front yards. All right, here we are. I hope nobody gets mad. There's a private property sign, but this also has a for sale sign, so I think, should we buy it? I like it. I decided that if we're gonna pull over to like look at an outhouse, we should say hi to these guys. Hi, everybody. Are y'all having a good day? Oh, I think that one has a cough. They're social. They're friendly. I love them. I know somebody's probably gonna eat them someday, but I don't like to think about that because that somebody's not gonna be me. Hi! Happy Sunday! My dear friends, they have assembled. Well, I hope you all enjoy your afternoon. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. Didn't want to interrupt any conversations you were having. You're all very beautiful. Okay, I'll see you later. I'll see you tomorrow morning when I drive to work. Bye. They followed me to the fence, but when I turn around to look at them, they start to act like they are minding their own business. I'm doxing these cows. I love them so much.